This is Catrina. I'm doing the video for the Cranford third reading, and I found this installment really thought-provoking since it had juxtaposition between the very trivial matters of the first half and the very serious nature of the second half. But they're both portrayed in the same manner of just a woman talking and telling stories of her life to another woman. The first half, the focus is more on small details like paper, not wasting it, candles, and how she likes them to be lit evenly as they go down. When to light a candle in the evening because there was like the blind man's hour or something. But pretty much the time between dusk and dawn, where between the time of dusk where it's too early to light a candle but not late enough to be able to read without one. And the fashion, talking about her handwriting and how she writes on an old-fashioned square piece of paper, and she has very beautiful handwriting and is delighted to write crisscross, where you write one way and then turn the paper 90 degrees and write the other way to not have two pieces of paper to save money for mail. And then all these trivial matters are portrayed in the same way as the story in the second half of the installment, Poor Peter, which is talking about her brother, who was a very goofy fellow and made everyone laugh, not their father or Miss Jenkins, but everyone else. A very goofy, happy-go-lucky fellow. And then goes into describing this one event where he pushed it too far and dressed up in his sister's clothing and took a pillow and was walking around like it was a baby, and ooh, ah, baby talk to the pillow. And it caused a big scene. People were watching it, and the father came by, saw, and it's not said whether the father knew it was Peter right away or thought it was the sister, but just pulled off the bonnet and started flogging Peter, who clearly had been flogged before. It wasn't a normal thing for this father to do. And the shock of it almost aged him to the point where that night he went off and joined the Navy. And his family never recovered from that incident. And she was talking about it flat, no tears or anything as she was telling this story. And then goes on to describe how her mother never recovered. Peter did come back once, wasn't a general, I think he was an admiral, and then went off to another war in India and probably died there, but we never truly mourned him. We should probably get on to that. And this installment, which kind of has the trivial and the important on the same playing field, ends with she comments that sometimes she hears footsteps and her heart flutters that it's going to be Peter, but it's never him. And they hear footsteps and they go to the door and it's like, oh, is it talking? No, just kissing. And then they're spying on this couple kissing. So it ends with a trivial matter and begins with a trivial matter, but everything's played at the same importance, even the important matter. So I found that really thought-provoking, looking how society interacts with important issues versus trivial issues. So it was good. I liked it.